My name is Jean Road, mother of Karen, Adrian and Melanie Road. On behalf of all the family, I wish to thank first the police and their team for their dedication and perseverance to at last bringing this case to a close. Their generosity of time and compassion to the Road family have been outstanding and humbling. Thank you and well done. Secondly, a huge thank you to all the friends of the family who are always there in the background, ready to give support in more ways than one. And lastly, thank you to the press for not encroaching upon our privacy of our family as much as it was experienced 32 years ago. Yes, of course we miss Melanie in our lives, and to never see her again hurts beyond repair. So now may she rest in peace. Bless you all and farewell. Well, she'd walk in that door and say, "Hello everybody," and introduce herself and ask you to introduce yourself to her. She'd probably say, "Anybody want a cake?" Because that was her favourite thing. To break the ice, she'd make lots of cakes and pass them round. Always making cakes, especially flapjacks. She moved, because we moved so often with the MOD, with my husband's job, she had several different schools. And she made herself welcome wherever she went. I worried about her, but no, she needn't have worried. She'd walk straight in and she was at home. And I think what helped her was because she was so bright with everything that she did well. In fact, when it came to O-levels, my husband, he said, "I can't help her anymore. She's just taken over. I just don't know what she's doing." So she was very bright. I always look at her as a child with an old head on her shoulders. And even her siblings said the same. "How does she do it, Mum?" I said, "I don't know. I must have fed her with something different when I was feeding her. Don't know." But she was loved by everybody. And she loved Bath. She really fitted in well with everything that she did in Bath. And she got cross with me when we moved into our house I'm still living in. "Mum, stop working, for goodness sake," because I was decorating the house to make it look nice. My husband was away quite a lot, so I was left to it. She'd come, "Mum, put the brush down, for goodness sake, and come down into the town. It's lovely, come and see it." But lads, sadly, this is what Bath did to her. Or somebody in Bath. That hurts because she loved it so much here. And it happened to be a Bathonian. That hurts. No, because I'm 81, I thought I might be dead before it all finalised, but thank God. I said to the police, "Well, I'll be 80 next year. If you don't find this man, I don't think I can last." And you did it, didn't you? Yeah. Thank you. Yes, 81 now, and I want to see this through. And I want to see a smile on my other two children's faces. And my grandchildren, who were very tiny then, 7 weeks old and 4 years of age. Now, the 4 years of age, she didn't understand, but suddenly one day we'd got the television on, and Melanie's face was on the television, and this 4-year-old went, "Oh, look, Auntie Melanie's on the television. What's she doing on there?" We just couldn't answer, but I suppose her mother put her right. But that's a heartbreaking thing. You see these young children and they don't understand what's been going on, but those two children are now grown up. I didn't believe her. I didn't believe her, no. I never did think she would ever find them. I can't remember the exact words, but I do remember saying that I didn't believe. And somehow they convinced me. Yes, but it's when we finally went to the court in Bath and I saw this man standing there. It's not a man, he's a monster. How could he do that? Then I realised that his wife and his daughter was sitting behind me. Both blonde hair, the same as Melanie. How could he do that to somebody and then live with people like that and then not knowing? I don't know. Do you? No. It hurts beyond repair. I wouldn't even, I always said if I got hold of him I'd strangle him or stick a knife into him, and that's how I felt, but I wouldn't even use my energy up on him. I feel that he should be shut up in a dungeon like they used to in the olden days and just left to rot, because he's not worth looking after. I know that's against the law, but I can think that. I'm allowed to think that. The last time I saw Melanie was in Bath, outside the Francis Hotel. My other daughter was in the back of the car. We were just taking her down to catch the bus back to Birmingham, because she lived in Solihull. Melanie got out of the car and she said, "Look, there's a red carpet laid out for me. What a way to go." That's her last words. And that's there all the time with me. I know she wasn't meaning in that direction that she was going to die, but she was so happy and she trotted off to where she was going. No, she doesn't age. No, I can't see her aged. It's only when I see her friends and I look at them and I think, well, they look the same. Melanie will look the same forever. And thank goodness they've moved on. Her friends have. Lots of people have moved on. In a way, we have moved on. I have lots of interests. My husband has lots of interests, and we have gone our different ways because interests are different. But we have moved on, but then we come back home and it hits us. And we've only got to look at Melanie's photograph. Who can do that to somebody? I will never understand.
I hope we got across some of her spirit.
Yes,
It's impossible to tell you what's happened in the last 32 years.
Yeah,
it is.
How can you?
There's so much happened, but everything that we do is governed by Melanie's death. It's a bizarre situation we're in.
Yeah, everything's seen through the prism of what happened.
Yeah.